Hi, so today I want to talk to you quickly about Google Scholar and why it is different than the regular Google search interface. Google Scholar is the educational strand of the Google search engine, and what makes it different from other search engines, especially the regular Google, is the fact that Google Scholar searches reputable articles, journals, books, and legal opinions, as opposed to the regular search engine that searches more popular things like newspapers, magazines, blogs, and just websites in general. So as you'll see here, this is the basic landing page of Google Scholar. And to get to this page, you could get to it by going to www.google.com and then using the More option up here on the top left. Or as a shortcut, you can go to scholar.google.com and get there. But basically, the interface is very similar to other Google search interfaces, whereas you have a very simple page with the logo and then the option here for a search box. And inside the search box, if we search for some information, in this case I will search for iPad and literacy and do a search for it, you'll see that it comes up with approximately 3,980 search results and then gives me a listing of all those search results here. Now to dissect each one of these sections down a little bit more, what you can see is that you have the title, you have where the article is coming from, you have cited by, which indicates how many people have cited this article in some of their own research. But most importantly, you get the related articles, excuse me. And those related articles are topically related articles. So other articles that are very similar in context and nature, you can use this link here. And so if I click that now, then it shows me more search results based off of a very similar type topic. So it's a way to kind of expand your search results without having to know any additional keywords or other search operators. Before we get too much further, I just wanted to go back to the main page and focus on a couple of the features that are available here. So as you'll notice right here across the bottom, you have the different options to select from. You can either select articles, including patents, or from legal documents. But also inside of the search box, you have this little drop-down menu right here. And when you click on that, it gives you the other options that are available to you. So here is where it gives you a little bit more flexibility in terms of selecting different Boolean operators to include in your search. And so here we have with all words, with exact word or phrase. You can also scroll down here and see where it says anywhere in the article or only in the title of the article. And if you happen to know an author of a particular topic, you can put those elements in there as well. And you notice here they have the author in quote, which is including the full name of that particular author, P.J. Hayes. And then also you can designate the date the article was published. So there you have the advanced search options. And then here across the top you have all these different available options as well. So my citations would be citations you can add to articles. Metrics will take you and show you the different top publications and the different indexes that are being used inside of the Google Scholar search engine. Alerts is kind of cool because it allows you to create your own custom alert for articles matching a particular topic. So in the event where I will be searching for iPads and literacy, I can create multiple different alerts for iPad, iPad literacy, mobile learning literacy, different elements like that, and then I can get a customized email for every alert that comes back up. And then also this final one here is under settings. Now in the settings you have very little options here. There used to be a lot more options available to us here. But here you have the basic collections, results per page, where search results open, and then the bibliography manager. But what I also like to show people is this library links option over here on the left hand side. Now this is where you can add your own custom or your own local library to Google Scholar search. So in this case, if I search for Fresno State and I search for it, you'll notice here that the Henry Madden library comes up, and I can select that option, And now it will remember that when I do my searches in the future, and it will show me articles based off of that particular library. Okay, so now that we've gone through the settings and seen the additional features, and I've made that change in terms of adding in a local library, you'll notice that when I come back and do my iPad literacy search once again, that I still get the same number of search results, but now I have this option right down here across the bottom where I can find a copy of this at my local library. But I just wanted to briefly show you the rest of the interface here. So by default, when you do a Google search, based off of the topics you're searching for, it's using its engine to determine what type of search you're doing. So in this case, it's understanding that I'm looking for maybe an article as opposed to a legal document. But if I come down here and click on legal documents, notice when I do that, it asks for federal court, California courts, and then I can also even narrow down even more and specify a specific court. And again, it gives us an option here to sort by a specific date range, since 2012, since 2008, or even designate a custom range. And then I can also either sort by date or relevance. Now, relevance is taking into account all of the factors inside of the Google search to make sure that it's using its best Google juice, so to speak, to find the most relevant article for our given topic. And so then when you click on sort by date, and I go back to my articles here, what it shows you ones that are sorted by, in this case, everything, any edits that have been made to the article, or in this case, just abstracts, which ones that are showing you only edits that have been made to specific abstracts of this particular article. So that's the basics of using Google Scholar. Now, just like all search engines, it's not the end-all, say-all. This would be a single resource for your research needs.